So he continues here. Bharahi nirantara ho hi na puri tinake hiya hinama kahudreha duri. He says, those who keep their ears wide open constantly, but bharahi nirantara ho hi na puri, they are never filled to the full, meaning that they never ever fed up. There is the point that say, well, look, I have had enough. There is continuous yearning, desire to listen to the glories of the Lord. He says, Tinake hiyatuma kahu grihadori. Such a person who has that capacity, who develops that capacity to listen constantly to your praises, he says, my Lord, such persons' hearts are all cleansed to receive you. Their hearts are like a temple. Go there, my Lord, and make that heart your home. So, the question was, if the Lord resides in all hearts, how come we are not peaceful with ourselves? We can become peaceful and loving and kind when we have that kind of capacity to listen. When we develop that love to listen to the glories of the Lord, then certainly the Lord, he says, my Lord, those who have developed that capacity, who have that liking to listen, he says, such persons' hearts are all cleansed to receive you. Go there and reside. So when you have that capacity, that love, and the Lord occupies your heart, know for sure that you're on the right track. And because of that thinking, because of that love, your thinking will be different. There will be a greater peace in the mind. So when we accommodate the Lord with that love, with that bhakti, then we will have that peace of mind. So he continues in the next line. Lochana Chataka Janakari Rakhe Dahahi Darasa Jaladhara Avilashe. Another illustration. Lochana Chatak. The Chatak bird is called the cuckoo. And Lochana Chataka Janakari Rakhe Rahi Darasa Jaladhara Avilashe. He's saying here, their eyes yearn for that special cloud, the dewdrop. The dewdrop called the Swati gel. So when the chatter bird sees the clouds forming and dark, they are extremely happy because they know this rain is going to fall. And they wait for that Swati gel, that pure water. And in waiting for that, they discard all other sources of water. They go over to the pipe, they go to the rivers, to the sea, to the wells. They go nowhere. They wait especially for that. We must have that kind of discrimination. That, my Lord, I have this yearning, this desire only to look at you, to see you, to behold you, to entertain your kind of teaching. I want to forget the rest. Just as the bird, the chatter bird, is very strong in its determination. I don't want any source of other water. That cannot satisfy my thirst. But simply by looking at you, simply by absorbing your teachings, my thirst, that capacity is filled. We must have that kind of determination as a Chatak bird. My Lord, I want to be in your companionship. I want to be amongst the saints and sages. I want to be in satsang. I want to behold your magnificence. I want to hear of your glories. So, you see where the birds come from. You have to get the analogy, you have to get that, understand, that comparison. So he says, Rahahi Daras Jaladhar Abhilaki. Abhilasha is that longing. Those who have that longing. And he continues in this other chopai which I will do to complete my lesson this morning. Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Nidarahi Sarita Sindhu Sarabhari Rupa Bindu Jala Ohi Sukhari. So he says that bird, he gives up the desire from all the other sources, the rivers, the ocean, the big lakes, and he finds contentment in that raindrop, Bindu Jal. That's what it is. He only finds comfort in that. When we can give up all the auxiliaries and find ourselves only depending upon the divine, listening to his glories, wanting to behold his magnificent form. He said that Rupa Bindu Jal Dhohiskai, that he finds contentment in that raindrop. There is where contentment lies. So when we could find contentment in that kind of situation, in that satsang, listening to his glories, wanting to see the beauty and magnificence of the Lord, he says, Tinha ke hriday sadana sukadaya, basahu bandusya sahadukaya. He says, my Lord, their hearts all cleansed to receive. Go there and with your brother and Mata Jankiji, go there and take up your residence. So the Lord takes up his residence in hearts that are pure, healthy, thinking of good things all the time. You see, the bird is discarding everything. He has one source from which he gets his contentment. There are all types of literatures that we find in the world. There are all types of companionships. But he who would seek the best of them, the saints, to be in satsang, wanting to behold the magnificence of the Lord, they come to the temple and look at the murtis and so on. Those hearts have a special kind of desire, and that desire is for the holy name of the Lord, for the glories of the divine. So wherever those hearts are your abode, my Lord, go there and take up your residence. So once you are thinking like that, once your heart is truly pure to entertain those kind of thoughts, then the Lord resides in such hearts. When people have that kind of thinking, then they would be at ease. Regardless of all the thing that is happening outside, they are at peace because they have within them that power, that divine power, that energy, the Lord. When he says, tell Lakshman, Mata Jankidi, to go and dwell in your heart, to dwell in your heart, it means that energy, the energy of the divine, of those forces around Lakshman and Sita. When those energies reside within you, there is a peace that is beyond this world, a peace that you cannot afford to enlarge upon. It is beyond that. So they say when you look internally, there's a world so magnificent, it's far beyond the world outside. So we all got to look within. Principal Osiyaba Ramachandra Bhagwan. For those who have been listening, we thank you for supporting us. Every weekend we are here trying to deliver a little message. So we thank you for supporting us and for giving us that encouragement.